In the last few hours, two closely watched gun violence prevention bills failed to make it out of their first committees. The measures would have banned certain types assault-style rifles and high-capacity magazines. Republican House Floor Leader Harry Niska says the measures don't have Republican support and that the state would face lawsuits if they would pass. Those bills were part of the DFL's response to the Annunciation Church shooting. Some of those parents made an emotional plea to lawmakers to pass those bills. Jessica Hart heard from them today.
At the Minnesota State Capitol, the halls were filled with parents who wished they didn't need to be there.
Harper yelled, "Get down," to her little buddy, and then she was fatally shot in the head and the neck.
Jackie Flavin's daughter, Harper Moisky, was killed along with Fletcher Merkel during the Annunciation Catholic School shooting. She and other parents were at the Capitol to try and convince this House committee to move legislation forward that would ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines.
I need to speak plainly about that weapon. The AR-style rifle is engineered for maximum tissue destruction. This is not like other guns. The damage to Harper's body was so severe, we were not allowed to see her, hold her, or be with her body ever again. And then, months later, as the pews were removed from that church, more of her remains were found. We had to cremate our daughter a second time.
The legislation didn't pass, but the conversations continued in the halls between Annunciation parents and the Minnesota Gun Owners Caucus.
I don't know what it'll take here. Maybe it's time, but we're not going anywhere.
Mike Moisky is Harper's dad.
I think what this room needs to do is understand we can't just keep striking down things that get proposed. How do we build on them to make sure it's something we can agree upon?
He wasn't shocked the legislation didn't move forward, but he isn't defeated.
I've already lost my daughter, right? I have one at home. I'm here and our group is here because we want to drive change for everybody else. I don't think this is necessarily a partisan issue. I think this is a human issue.
In St. Paul, Jessica Hart, KARE 11 News.
House lawmakers say the fight is not over. They say that the Senate will talk about this bill this session. House Republicans say they support mental health and school safety.